The Illinois $quarter coin is an intriguing artifact that ties the state's rich history to its identity as the Land of Lincoln. Though there is no official U.S. quarter minted in 1818, as quarters were not minted until 1796, but were infrequent until the mid-1800s. The reference to 1818 likely highlights the year Illinois achieved statehood. This essay explores the historical context and unique facts surrounding Illinois' numismatic legacy. Illinois was admitted to the Union on December 3, 1818, as the 21st state. The early 19th century was a transformative era for the United States, with Western expansion driving the admission of new states. Illinois, characterized by its fertile prairies, rivers, and central location, was pivotal in the nation's growth. Its statehood was significant in bolstering the agricultural and industrial potential of the burgeoning Midwest. While no quarters were specifically minted in 1818 for Illinois, the state has a rich presence in U.S. coinage, particularly through commemorative designs. The 2003 Illinois State Quarter, part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, pays homage to Illinois with a design featuring a young Abraham Lincoln, the state outline, and iconic imagery symbolizing its agricultural and urban centers. Collectors often value state quarters for their educational value and artistry, and the Illinois quarter stands out due to its portrayal of Lincoln. Known as one of the most influential figures in American history, Lincoln spent much of his life in Illinois, earning it the nickname Land of Lincoln. In 1818, the U.S. Mint was producing coins such as the capped bust design, which graced half-dollars and dimes during the period. These coins are now treasured by collectors for their intricate designs and historical significance. Though unrelated to Illinois specifically, such coins provide context for the numismatic environment during Illinois statehood. Beyond the Illinois State Quarter, Abraham Lincoln is prominently featured on the penny and the $5 bill, symbolizing his enduring legacy. The 1893 Columbian Exposition held in Chicago resulted in the first commemorative U.S. coins, including the Columbian half-dollar, a precursor to the modern commemorative series. By the late 19th century, Illinois had become a powerhouse of industry and commerce, significantly influencing coin circulation and production needs in the region. Numismatists with a focus on Illinois-themed coins often explore state quarters, Lincoln-centric coinage, and other commemorative issues. Coins tied to Illinois' statehood or bearing symbols of its history capture not just monetary but cultural value. The 1818 Illinois $quarter coin is a symbolic reference to a state rich in history and contribution to American identity. While the coin itself may not exist in the exact terms suggested, Illinois' numismatic story weaves through its statehood, Lincoln's influence, and commemorative coinage. This legacy continues to captivate collectors and history enthusiasts alike, serving as a reminder of the state's pivotal role in shaping the United States. According to the NGC Price Guide, a state quarter from 2003 in circulated condition is worth between 30 cents and 40 cents. However, on the open market, 2003 P quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition sell for as much as $325. The Alabama quarter, part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, was released in 2003 to honor Alabama as the 22nd state admitted to the Union in 1819. While the obverse of the coin features the standard George Washington profile, the reverse is where the unique historical and symbolic details of Alabama are showcased. Below, the design elements and fascinating facts about the reverse of the Alabama $quarter. The reverse of the Alabama quarter features an image of Helen Keller, a native of Tuscumbia, Alabama. Helen Keller, one of the most iconic figures in Alabama's history, overcame the challenges of being blind and deaf to become a renowned author, political activist, and advocate for people with disabilities. She is depicted seated, with her name inscribed in English and Braille, making this the first U.S. coin to include Braille in its design. Surrounding Keller are representations of long-leaf pine branches and magnolia blossoms, symbolizing Alabama's natural beauty and rich botanical diversity. The phrase "spirit of courage" is inscribed, reflecting Keller's inspiring life story and perseverance. The Alabama quarter broke new ground as the first circulating U.S. coin to incorporate Braille. This feature was a fitting tribute to Helen Keller, who communicated and wrote despite her disabilities, and highlights the importance of inclusivity. Helen Keller's inclusion emphasizes Alabama's pride in producing one of the world's most influential disability rights activists. Her presence on the coin elevates awareness about accessibility and the achievements of individuals with disabilities. The design was selected through a statewide competition. Citizens of Alabama submitted and voted on designs, ensuring that the final coin reflected the spirit and values of the people it represents. The design by Edgar Z. Stever IV was ultimately chosen for its balance of historical and cultural elements. Although released in 2003, the Alabama quarter anticipated the state's bicentennial in 2019. This connection celebrates Alabama's 200-year history since statehood and reflects on its contributions to the nation. Helen Keller, 1880–1968, is not only a symbol of Alabama's heritage, but also an international icon of determination. Her work with the American Foundation for the Blind and her advocacy for social justice resonate to this day. The decision to feature her on the Alabama quarter underscores her role as a trailblazer for education and equality. Collectors appreciate the Alabama quarter for its unique features and its place in the 50-state quarters program. Coins in uncirculated condition or special finishes, such as proof editions, are particularly sought after. The inclusion of Braille adds an extra layer of interest for numismatists focused on innovation in coin design. The reverse of the Alabama quarter dollar is a celebration of the state's heritage, natural beauty, and contributions to human rights. Featuring Helen Keller and symbolic state elements, the coin tells a story of courage and progress. Its design not only honors Alabama's past, but also invites reflection on the enduring importance of inclusivity and perseverance. For collectors and history enthusiasts alike, the Alabama quarter holds a special place as a symbol of the state's pride and legacy. The Alabama quarter is part of the 50-state quarters program and features an image of Helen Keller. Alabama is one of the hardest state quarters to find, with 457.4 million minted. According to the NGC Price Guide, a state quarter from 2003 in circulated condition is worth between 30 cents and 40 cents. However, on the open market, 2003 P quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition sell for as much as $38. 1819. 25. CMS quarter can be worth $100 for PRAG, $200 for G, and $1,100 for VF. The 1820 Maine quarter dollar coin is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Although Maine itself was not represented on U.S. coinage in 1820, this date carries historical significance as it marks Maine's admission to the Union as the 23rd state. Understanding the connection between this historic year and numismatic practices provides insight into the broader context of American coinage and the cultural heritage of the early United States. Maine became a state on March 15, 1820, as part of the Missouri Compromise, a pivotal event in U.S. history aimed at balancing the interests of free and slave states. Before statehood, Maine was part of Massachusetts, but had a distinct cultural and economic identity, heavily influenced by its coastal geography and maritime industries. This year marked a new chapter for Maine as it achieved political independence, and its significance is often celebrated in numismatic designs. During the 1820s, the United States Mint primarily produced coins like the capped bust design, created by John Reich. While the capped bust quarter dollar was not specific to Maine, its themes of liberty, unity, and national strength resonated with the values embraced by Maine as it joined the Union. Collectors today often associate coins from this period with the expanding American frontier and the nation's evolving identity. In 2003, Maine was honored in the 50 State Quarters program, which featured a unique design celebrating the state's maritime heritage. The reverse depicted Pemaquid Point Light, a historic lighthouse with a schooner sailing in the background. The 1820 quarter dollar series and its reverse serve as a remarkable artifact from a transformative period in U.S. history. While not directly tied to Maine, the coin's themes of unity, liberty, and strength echo the ideals celebrated during Maine's admission to the Union. This intersection of numismatics and history highlights the enduring power of coinage to tell the story of a nation and its states. The Maine State Quarter was the 23rd quarter released in the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program and was released into circulation on June 2, 2003. However, Maine quarters are considered to be one of the harder state quarters to find due to the relatively low mintage of 448.8 million. The average circulation state quarter is only worth the face value of 25 cents. A circulated 1820 capped bust quarter is worth between $100 and $4,500, according to the NGC price guide as of January 2025.
In 2003, the U.S. Mint issued a commemorative quarter for the state of Missouri as part of the 50 State Quarters program. This program, initiated in 1999, was designed to honor each of the 50 U.S. states with a unique quarter that reflected its heritage, history, and symbols. The Missouri Quarter, released in 2003, is particularly interesting due to its rich historical significance and the unique design elements that it incorporates. The Missouri Quarter features a design on the reverse side that pays tribute to the state's role in American history, particularly through the Lewis and Clark expedition, also known as the Corps of Discovery. The quarter's design shows a depiction of Lewis and Clark on a small boat known as a keelboat, which was used during their historic expedition from 1804 to 1806. The men are portrayed navigating the Missouri River, with the Gateway Arch, a modern symbol of St. Louis and westward expansion, in the background. The inscription, Corps of Discovery, 1804-2004, marks the bicentennial of the expedition, which was commissioned by President Thomas Jefferson following the Louisiana Purchase. The expedition aimed to explore the newly acquired lands west of the Mississippi River and to find a practical route to the Pacific Ocean. The words, Missouri 1821, commemorate the year Missouri was admitted to the Union as the 24th state. The obverse side of the Missouri Quarter features the familiar image of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This portrait of Washington has been a standard on U.S. quarters since 1932. The obverse includes the inscriptions, United States of America at the top, Liberty to the left of Washington's profile, and In God We Trust to the right. Below Washington's portrait, the word quarter dollar is inscribed, indicating the coin's value. The design of George Washington on the quarter was originally created by sculptor John Flanagan, and it has been slightly modified over the years to accommodate the different designs. The reverse side of the Missouri Quarter honors the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition, 1804-2004, and Missouri's statehood in 1821. The design shows a scene of the explorers Meriwether Lewis and William Clark navigating the Missouri River in a keelboat. Lewis and Clark are depicted standing on the keelboat, which was a flat-bottomed boat used for river navigation. The boat is shown moving along the Missouri River. In the background, the Gateway Arch is prominently featured, symbolizing Missouri's role as the gateway to the West. Surrounding the image are the inscriptions, Missouri 1821, Corps of Discovery 1804-2004, and E Pluribus Unum. The date 2003 is also inscribed, marking the year of the coin's release. The Lewis and Clark expedition, officially called the Corps of Discovery, is one of the most significant explorations in American history. Led by Meriwether Lewis and William Clark, the expedition set out in May 1804 and returned in September 1806, covering over 8,000 miles. Their journey provided valuable information about the geography, biology, and native cultures of the western United States, and it played a crucial role in the westward expansion of the nation. The Missouri River was a central route for the expedition, and Missouri's inclusion in the journey highlights its strategic importance in American exploration and settlement. The keelboat depicted on the quarter was a key vessel in the expedition, designed to carry supplies and navigate the challenging waters of the Missouri River. This boat allowed Lewis and Clark to transport their men and provisions across vast distances, overcoming the obstacles of the wild and untamed frontier. Missouri's history is deeply intertwined with the themes of exploration, expansion, and the blending of different cultures. The state's location at the confluence of the Mississippi and Missouri rivers made it a gateway for settlers moving westward. St. Louis, known as the Gateway to the West, became a critical starting point for pioneers heading towards the frontier. In 1821, Missouri was admitted to the Union as part of the Missouri Compromise, an agreement that played a key role in the ongoing debate over slavery in the United States. The compromise allowed Missouri to enter the Union as a slave state, while Maine entered as a free state, maintaining the balance of power between slave and free states in Congress. The Missouri Quarter was chosen through a public process in which residents of Missouri submitted and voted on design ideas. The final design was selected by then-Governor Bob Holden, with input from a state committee. The winning design was praised for its ability to capture the essence of Missouri's historical significance. The inclusion of the Gateway Arch in the design is symbolic of Missouri's role as a gateway to the West. The arch, completed in 1965, is the tallest man-made monument in the United States and is a key part of the Jefferson National Expansion Memorial in St. Louis. The Missouri Quarter is unique in that it commemorates two significant historical milestones: the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark Expedition, 1804-2004, and Missouri's statehood in 1821. This dual focus highlights the state's long-standing importance in American history. Like other state quarters, the Missouri Quarter was minted in large quantities for general circulation. However, it is also a popular item among collectors, particularly those interested in state history, or the Lewis and Clark Expedition. The release of the Missouri Quarter, along with other state quarters, had a significant educational impact. It sparked interest in state history, geography, and the stories behind each state's symbols, making it a valuable tool for educators. The 2003 Missouri 1821 Corps of Discovery, 1804-2004 Quarter, is more than just a piece of currency. It is a tribute to Missouri's rich history and its pivotal role in the exploration and expansion of the United States. Through its design, the quarter captures the spirit of adventure and discovery that defined the Lewis and Clark expedition and reflects Missouri's status as a gateway to the American West. For collectors, historians, and the general public, the Missouri Quarter serves as a tangible reminder of the state's contribution to the nation's growth and the enduring legacy of the Corps of Discovery.
The 1836 Arkansas quarter dollar is a fascinating coin that offers a glimpse into the numismatic history of the United States during a time of territorial expansion and growing state identity. Though Arkansas was admitted to the Union as the 25th state in 1836, the coin attributed to this year bears historical and artistic significance. The 1836 Arkansas quarter dollar was minted during a period of economic and cultural transformation in the United States. Arkansas achieved statehood on June 15, 1836, amid a wave of westward expansion and frontier settlement. The coin is often associated with commemorative purposes, representing the state's entry into the Union. While not an official U.S. mint product, private mints and collectors have produced versions of the coin to honor Arkansas's statehood, reflecting the pride and identity of the region. On the reverse side of the coin, there are several different images that include a mallard duck, a diamond, a lake, pine trees, and rice stalks. These impressive natural resources are why Arkansas is nicknamed the natural state. Arkansas has a lot of natural resources and is known for its duck hunting. The year 1836 is inscribed on the coin because this was the year that Arkansas officially joined the Union. The 1836 Arkansas quarter dollar serves as more than a piece of currency or a collectible. It embodies a historical moment when a new state joined the Union. For Arkansas, the coin reflects its rich heritage, from its agricultural roots to its pride as a member of the United States. Today, numismatists and historians regard these coins as cultural artifacts, offering insights into the ways Americans celebrated statehood and identity during the 19th century. Their intricate designs and symbolic elements make them not only a testament to Arkansas's history, but also to the art and craftsmanship of coinage in that era. The 1836 Arkansas quarter dollar remains a compelling piece of history, blending artistry with state pride. Its reverse design tells a story of unity, resilience, and economic roots, encapsulating the spirit of Arkansas and the United States during a transformative period. Whether viewed through the lens of numismatics or American history, this coin holds a unique place as a tribute to the past and a symbol of the values that shaped the nation. According to the NGC price guide, a capped bust quarter from 1836 in circulated condition is worth between $75 and $1,800. However, on the open market, 1836 quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition sell for as much as $145,000. The 1837 Michigan quarter dollar coin, inscribed with Great Lakes State, is an artifact of numismatic interest with a blend of historical significance, state pride, and design artistry. Though not an official U.S. mint coin, it is often regarded as a commemorative piece that celebrates Michigan's admission to the Union as the 26th state on January 26, 1837. This coin has captivated collectors due to its connection to Michigan's rich heritage and its symbolic representation of the Great Lakes State. In 1837, Michigan was officially admitted to the United States following the resolution of the Toledo War, a boundary dispute with Ohio. This period marked the beginning of Michigan's journey as a pivotal state in the Great Lakes region. The coin reflects Michigan's geographical and cultural ties to these vast inland seas, emphasizing the state's identity as a land defined by its waterways. The Great Lakes State's quarter dollar often features imagery associated with Michigan's geography and history, while various commemorative coins and tokens have been produced over the years to honor Michigan. The Great Lakes. The coin frequently incorporates maps or depictions of the Great Lakes, Superior, Michigan, Huron, Erie, Ontario, Michigan, Huron, Erie, and Ontario, underscoring the state's unique position as the only U.S. state bordered by 4 of these lakes. Symbols such as a plow or a factory are sometimes used to highlight Michigan's agricultural roots and its later emergence as a manufacturing powerhouse, particularly in the automotive industry. The 1837 Michigan quarter dollar is not a federal issue from the U.S. Mint. Instead, it is likely a privately minted commemorative token or medal designed to celebrate Michigan's statehood and regional identity. The inscription, Great Lakes States, highlights Michigan's distinction of being home to over 11,000 inland lakes and bordered by 4 Great Lakes. This unique feature has earned Michigan its nickname and a vital role in U.S. maritime history. Omens like these were often produced in the mid-20th century or later to celebrate historical milestones. Although dated 1837, such coins serve as symbolic artifacts rather than contemporary currency from Michigan's statehood era. These coins or tokens are popular among collectors who value them for their historical themes rather than their monetary value. The combination of state pride, historical imagery, and unique designs makes them desirable in numismatic circles. The 1837 Michigan quarter dollar coin, with its inscription, Great Lakes States, serves as a tribute to Michigan's natural beauty, historical significance, and industrial prowess. While not an official U.S. Mint product, it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and Michiganders alike. Its design captures the essence of the state's identity and stands as a reminder of Michigan's importance in shaping the nation's history. According to the NGC price guide, a capped bust quarter from 1837 in circulated condition is worth between $75 and $2,000. However, on the open market, 1837 quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition sell for as much as $135,000. The 1845 Florida quarter dollar refers to the Florida State Quarter issued in 2004 as part of the United States Mint's 50 State Quarters program. This program, initiated in 1999, honored each U.S. state with a unique quarter design, released in the order of their admission to the Union. Florida, admitted as the 27th state on March 3, 1845, was commemorated with its own quarter in 2004. The reverse side of the Florida State Quarter, released in 2004 as part of the 50 State Quarter program, U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, celebrates Florida's diverse history and its contributions to exploration and discovery. This coin commemorates Florida's statehood in 1845 as the 27th state of the Union and is often admired for its detailed and symbolic imagery. A Spanish galleon is depicted on the left side of the coin, symbolizing Florida's historical significance as a hub for early European exploration. The galleon evokes the image of explorers like Juan Ponce de León, who arrived in Florida in 1513, naming it Pascua Florida, Flowery Easter. This element emphasizes Florida's role as a gateway for trade, exploration, and settlement in the New World during the Age of Discovery. The central focus of the design is a space shuttle, representing Florida's modern contributions to science and exploration. Cape Canaveral and the Kennedy Space Center have been the launch sites for numerous space missions, including the Apollo program and the Space Shuttle program. The inclusion of the Space Shuttle highlights Florida's pivotal role in humanity's quest to explore beyond Earth. Two sabal palm trees appear on the right side of the design, symbolizing Florida's natural beauty and its tropical landscape. The sabal palm, Florida's state tree, is an iconic representation of the state's warm climate and lush vegetation. Gateway to discovery. This phrase encapsulates Florida's legacy as a place of exploration, from early maritime voyages to the modern era of space travel. The imagery combines historical and modern themes, bridging Florida's past and present as a state at the forefront of discovery. The design's layout creates a sense of balance and movement, with the galleon on the water symbolizing historical exploration and the space shuttle ascending into the sky, pointing to Florida's contributions to space exploration. The reverse design was chosen after a competitive process involving public input and a 9-member committee appointed by then-Governor Jeb Bush. Over 1,500 design ideas were submitted, showcasing Florida's diverse history and culture. The final choice, Gateway to Discovery, reflects the state's unique position as a bridge between historical and scientific frontiers. The Florida State Quarters reverse is especially cherished for its intricate design and the depth of symbolism it represents. It remains a favorite among collectors due to its depiction of Florida's vibrant history, combining maritime exploration and space-age achievements. The reverse design not only celebrates Florida's legacy, but also inspires reflection on the state's enduring role in discovery and innovation. According to the NGC Price Guide, a seated Liberty Quarter from 1845 in circulated condition is worth between $30 and $600. However, on the open market, 1845 quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition sell for as much as $6,500. The 1845 Texas Quarter Dollar Series coin holds a distinctive place in numismatics and history. While not an officially minted U.S. coin from that year, its thematic inspiration comes from Texas's annexation to the United States in 1845, a pivotal moment in American history. Such coins often appeal to collectors due to their symbolic connection to Texas's statehood, and commemorative coins or series inspired by this era shed light on the rich cultural and historical legacy of Texas. In 1845, Texas was annexed as the 28th state of the United States after nearly a decade of independence as the Republic of Texas. This historical event was marked by negotiations, political complexities, and the expansionist ideals of manifest destiny. The annexation solidified Texas's position as a crucial part of the American Southwest, bringing with it vast lands, resources, and cultural heritage. Coins that celebrate this period often depict iconic Texan symbols, such as the Lone Star, the Alamo, or representations of its frontier spirit. Although the 1845 Texas quarter dollar is not a literal minting from the U.S. Treasury, modern commemorative coins have been issued to honor Texas's statehood. These coins typically feature the Lone Star symbol. Representing Texan independence and pride, the Lone Star is a central motif. It underscores Texas's identity as the Lone Star State. Designs often include notable landmarks, such as the Alamo, a symbol of Texan resilience during its fight for independence from Mexico. Many coins bear inscriptions like 1845 to commemorate the year of statehood, along with other key details like E pluribus unum and representations of Texas's unique geography. Collectors value Texas-themed coins for their blend of historical significance and artistic craftsmanship. These coins often become conversation pieces due to their connection to a transformative period in American history. The coins evoke a sense of pride and nostalgia for Texas's rich past. Limited mintage or special edition coins attract collectors eager to own a piece of history. The intricate detailing and thematic representation make these coins aesthetically pleasing. In recent decades, several coins have been issued to celebrate Texas's statehood and heritage. For instance, the 2004 Texas State Quarter, part of the U.S. Mint's 50 State Quarters program, prominently features the Lone Star and a depiction of the state's borders. This coin is a favorite among collectors and serves as a reminder of Texas's enduring legacy. During its independent years, 1836 to 1845, the Republic of Texas minted its own currency, including paper money and coins. These items are exceedingly rare and sought after by collectors. The state's unique history and culture have inspired not just commemorative coins, but also medals and tokens celebrating its heritage. Texas-themed coins attract a diverse range of enthusiasts, from numismatists and historians to those with a personal connection to the state. The 1845 Texas quarter dollar series coin is a fascinating entry point into the story of Texas's journey to statehood and its broader significance in American history. Whether as a commemorative piece or a thematic design inspired by this pivotal year, such coins encapsulate the pride, resilience, and identity of Texas. For collectors and history enthusiasts alike, these coins represent more than monetary value. They are tangible links to a defining era in the American narrative. An 1845 seated Liberty quarter in circulated condition is worth between $30 and $600. The value of a coin depends on its condition, rarity, and desirability. The 1846 Iowa quarter dollar series coin is a commemorative piece that celebrates the rich history and culture of Iowa, marking its significance as the 29th state to join the Union. While the coin itself was not minted in 1846, it represents a pivotal year in Iowa's history, the year it achieved statehood. This essay delves into the historical context, design, and interesting aspects of the Iowa quarter dollar. Iowa became the 29th state of the United States on December 28, 1846. Known as the Hawkeye State, Iowa's journey to statehood was influenced by the westward expansion of the United States and the ideals of manifest destiny. Before statehood, Iowa was part of the Louisiana Purchase territory acquired from France in 1803. Its fertile lands and strategic location along the Mississippi River made it an attractive destination for settlers. Statehood in 1846 marked a turning point for Iowa, transitioning from a sparsely populated territory to a burgeoning agricultural hub. This year also symbolized the growth of democracy, as Iowa adopted a state constitution reflecting progressive ideals for the era, such as public education and individual freedoms. The Iowa quarter dollar, part of the United States Mint's 50-state quarters program, was released on August 30, 2004. Though minted over a century and a half after Iowa's statehood, the coin pays tribute to the state's heritage and identity. The coin's reverse was designed by John Mercanti, a renowned engraver and sculptor. The reverse features an image inspired by Grant Wood's famous painting, Arbor Day. It depicts a one-room schoolhouse surrounded by children and a teacher planting a tree, emphasizing Iowa's dedication to education and environmental conservation. The words "Foundation in Education" are inscribed, celebrating Iowa's legacy as a leader in public education. The reverse design pays homage to Grant Wood, an Iowa native and one of the most prominent American artists of the 20th century. Wood's American Gothic remains an iconic piece of Americana, and his influence is evident in the quarter's pastoral and educational themes. Iowa's emphasis on education is a key theme of the coin. By highlighting a one-room schoolhouse, the design reminds us of Iowa's early investment in public schooling, which laid the foundation for its modern educational system. The act of planting a tree on the coin's reverse reflects Iowa's state tree, the oak. Oaks symbolize strength, endurance, and growth, mirroring Iowa's contributions to the Union and its agricultural roots. Like other state quarters, the Iowa quarter dollar was produced for a limited time, making it a collectible item. It was struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with varying mint marks, P and D, for collectors to identify. The 50 State Quarters program, which ran from 1999 to 2008, significantly boosted coin collecting in the United States. The Iowa quarter remains a favorite among enthusiasts due to its rich symbolism and connection to American art and history. The 1846 Iowa Quarter Dollar Series coin encapsulates the essence of Iowa's journey from a frontier territory to a state known for its commitment to education and agriculture. Its design elements celebrate the state's cultural heritage, while its connection to figures like Grant Wood adds artistic and historical depth. For numismatists and history enthusiasts alike, this coin serves as a tangible reminder of Iowa's enduring legacy within the Union. According to the NGC Price Guide, a seated Liberty quarter from 1846 in circulated condition is worth between $45 and $850. However, on the open market, 1846 quarters in pristine, uncirculated condition sell for as much as $20,000.
The obverse side of the Wisconsin quarter, like all quarters in the 50-state quarters program, features the portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. This design was created by John Flanagan and has been used on the quarter since 1932. The central feature is the left-facing profile of George Washington, symbolizing his enduring legacy and leadership. Around the portrait are the inscriptions, United States of America at the top, Liberty to the left of Washington's profile, In God We Trust to the right, and the coin's denomination, quarter dollar, at the bottom. The mint mark, indicating where the coin was produced, such as P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco, is located to the right of Washington's ponytail, just above the ribbon. The reverse side of the Wisconsin quarter was designed by Alfred Miletsky and specifically tailored to highlight the state's unique contributions and heritage. Representing Wisconsin's status as America's dairyland, the cow symbolizes the state's leading role in the dairy industry. Further emphasizing the importance of dairy farming, the Wheel of Cheese is a nod to Wisconsin's world-renowned cheese production. Highlighting agricultural diversity, the ear of corn symbolizes the significant role of crop farming in Wisconsin's economy. The state motto, Forward, is inscribed below the primary imagery, encapsulating Wisconsin's progressive spirit. The year of statehood, 1848, is also included, marking the year Wisconsin was admitted to the Union. The top of the coin reads Wisconsin, indicating the state being honored, while the bottom features the year of the coin's release, 2004, and the inscription E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, the traditional motto of the United States. Each element on the reverse side of the Wisconsin quarter was chosen for its deep connection to the state's identity. The cow, cheese, and corn are all staples of Wisconsin's agricultural economy and cultural heritage. The extra leaf varieties on the reverse side have created additional interest among collectors. These variations, known as extra leaf high and extra leaf low, resulted from accidental die gouges and depict an extra leaf on the corn stalk, making them rarer and more valuable. Both the obverse and reverse designs serve educational purposes. While the obverse promotes national heritage through the image of George Washington, the reverse offers insights into Wisconsin's specific contributions to the nation's economy and culture. Wisconsin produces over 15% of the nation's milk and over 250 varieties of cheese. Wisconsin is also one of the main corn producers of the United States. The banner "Forward" is the state's motto due to its drive to become a national leader. The 23-member Wisconsin Commemorative Quarter Council reviewed over 9,000 design suggestions from the state's residents and narrowed them to 6 finalists. A statewide vote was held to determine the top 3 designs to forward to the United States Mint. Another vote was held to select the final design. Other designs considered but not selected included Scenic Wisconsin and Early Exploration and Cultural Interaction. Numismatic researchers and experts estimate that approximately 2,000 extra-leaf low and 3,000 extra-leaf high variety coins were released into circulation. Most of them were distributed to banks in southern Arizona and western Texas. As soon as news broke, many coin collectors and non-coin collectors alike started searching through their change for this new variety. Therefore, most examples are uncirculated. Most circulated examples show very little wear and are graded usually AU55. Occasionally, one is found in circulation today. The obverse and reverse designs of the Wisconsin 1848 Forward 2004 $quarter each play a crucial role in narrating the story of Wisconsin. The obverse with George Washington's portrait maintains continuity and national identity, while the reverse with state-specific symbols highlights Wisconsin's rich agricultural legacy and progressive spirit. Collectors and residents alike treasure this coin for its historical significance and the pride it represents for the state of Wisconsin. The average circulation state quarter is only worth the face value of 50 cents. However, on the quality of the strike and the variation, some coins that are in pristine shape can sell around $50 to $100.